With these can-do videos, you'll learn real-life situations where you have to introduce yourself, talk about your family, or open a bank account. So, by the end, you can do them yourself, in the target language. This video is a small portion of our can-do course. To get the full course, including translations, grammar tools, and assessment tests, click the link in the description. Welcome to Can Do Japanese by JapanesePod101.com.
皆さんこんにちは、加納かなです。Hi everyone, I'm Kana Kano. In this lesson, you learn how to use essential social expressions such as thank you.
This is Ben Lee, and he's on the train. A fellow passenger drops his wallet as he exits the train. Ben picks up the wallet and chases after the man. He calls to the man by saying, "Excuse me."
すみません。
Listen to the following 3 short dialogues between Ben and the man.
すみません。
はい。
Ben hands the man the wallet.
ありがとうございます。
どういたしまして。
Ben turns to board the train, but the door's shut.
すみません。
大丈夫です。
Once more with the English translation.
すみません。
Excuse me.
はい。
Yes? Ben hands the man the wallet.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
どういたしまして。
You're welcome. Ben turns to ride the train, but the door's shut. The man apologizes.
すみません。
I'm sorry.
大丈夫です。
It's all right. Wondering how you can master these conversations even faster? Here's how. 1. Read along. You get the lesson conversation and translations inside our dialogue tool, so that you see each word as you hear it and understand it all. 2. Practice speaking by shadowing what you hear. You can also record and compare yourself with native speakers with our voice recording tool. And 3. Take our assessment tests and see how much you remember. These tools are part of our Can Do course. Just click the link in the description to get them.
Let's take a closer look at these 3 conversations.
First, do you remember how Ben Lee says, "Excuse me"?
すみません。
In this context,
すみません
is used to get someone's attention and translates as, "Excuse me."
すみません
すみません。
This expression can also be a mild apology and even a very polite thank you. Its most fundamental and perhaps most frequent use, though, is when you want to get someone's attention. In this case, Ben wants to get the attention of the person he is chasing after. Remember this expression. You'll use it later in the lesson. Do you remember how the passenger acknowledges Ben by saying, "Yes"?
はい。
はい
"Yes."
はい
はい。
This expression is often used in response to
すみません
the second part of the conversation takes place after Ben returns the passenger's wallet. Do you remember how the passenger politely says, "Thank you"?
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます
Thank you.
ありがとうございます
This expression has 2 parts. First,
ありがとう
which means something like gratitude.
ありが とう。ありがとう。ありがとう。
originally comes from the phrase,
ありがたし。
which literally means hard to exist or rarely exists. It came to mean gratitude because you should appreciate something that rarely happens to you. The second part is
ございます。
a polite way to say, I have or there exists.
ございます。ございます。
Together
ありがとうございます。
means something like gratitude there exists, but translates as thank you.
ありがとうございます。
In more informal situations, you can drop the
ございます。
and just say
ありがとう。
thank you.
ありがとう。
Do you remember how Ben says, You're welcome?
どういたしまして。
どういたしまして。
You're welcome.
どういたしまして。どういたしまして。
means something like, What did I do for you? And it implies that the speaker didn't do anything, so there's no need for gratitude. First is
どう、
meaning how or what.
どう、
Second is
いたしまして。
meaning something like I did in the context.
いたしまして。いたしまして。
Is a form of the humble verb
いたす。
meaning to do.
いたす。
Together,
どういたしまして。
you're welcome.
どういたしまして。
This is the appropriate response to
ありがとうございます。
After the train doors shut and Ben misses his train, do you remember how the passenger apologizes to Ben by saying, I'm sorry?
すみません。
In this context,
すみません。
means I'm sorry.
すみません。
The passenger feels responsible for Ben missing his train and is apologizing. So here
すみません。
means I'm sorry, while in the first dialogue
すみません。
means excuse me, as Ben is trying to get the passenger's attention. The meaning of
すみません。
depends on the context. Do you remember how Ben replies, It's all right?
大丈夫です。
The first part is
大丈夫。
all right.
だいじょうぶ。大丈夫。
Next is
です。
in this case, it's like the am in I am.
です。です。
Together,
大丈夫です。
this literally means I am all right, but it translates as it's all right.
大丈夫です。
This is a common phrase used to express that things are all right, referring to situations and physical well-being.
Do you remember how Ben says, You're welcome? どういたしまして。 This expression is often preceded by いいえ meaning no. いいえ。いいえ。Together, the full expression is いいえ、どういたしまして。No, what did I do for you? But translates as You're welcome. いいえ、どういたしまして。Sometimes you might hear only the first part of this expression, いいえ, without どういたしまして. In this case, the どういたしまして is inferred from context, so it is omitted. Let's look at the expressions once more. Listen and repeat or speak along. Pay attention to the body language. すみません。すみません。はい。はい。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。どういたしまして。どういたしまして。すみません。すみません。大丈夫です。大丈夫です。
Wondering how you can master these conversations even faster? Here's how. 1. Read along. You get the lesson conversation and translations inside our dialogue tool, so that you see each word as you hear it and understand it all. 2. Practice speaking by shadowing what you hear. You can also record and compare yourself with native speakers with our voice recording tool. And 3. Take our assessment tests and see how much you remember. These tools are part of our Can-Do course. Just click the link in the description to get them.
Let's review. Respond to the prompts by speaking aloud. Then, repeat after me, focusing on pronunciation. Ready? Do you remember how to say, "Excuse me"? すみません。すみません。And how to say, "Yes"? はい。はい。When using polite Japanese, do you remember how to say, "Thank you"? ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。And how to say, "You're welcome"? どういたしまして。どういたしまして。Do you remember how to say, "I'm sorry"? すみません。すみません。And how to say, "It's alright"? 大丈夫です。大丈夫です。
Let's practice. Imagine you're Karen Lee, and you receive a popular Japanese candy from your Japanese teacher. Say, "Thank you." Ready?
ありがとうございます。
どういたしまして。
Listen again and repeat.
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
Let's try another. Imagine you are Mark Lee, and a passenger bumps into you. Respond by saying, "It's all right." Ready?
すみません。
大丈夫です。
Listen again and repeat.
大丈夫です。大丈夫です。
Let's try one more. Imagine you're Mark Lee, and you see a man drop his wallet. Get his attention. Ready?
すみません。
はい。
Listen again and repeat.
すみません。すみません。
This is the end of this lesson.
Now, here's what you can do to cement this conversation in your head. Review the conversation with our dialogue tool and lesson transcripts. Study the key words and phrases with our spaced repetition flashcards. Review the key grammar and cultural tips inside the lesson notes. And test yourself with our assessment tests. So click the link in the description right now to sign up for your free lifetime account to access our Can-Do course.
Now you know how to use essential social expressions in Japanese. That's all there is to it. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.